You might be tired of doing this hamster wheel ways of running your business, or maybe you're ready to turn your passion into profit, but there's so much information out there and you don't know where to start. Now in this video, I'm gonna share 10 years of business experience. I'm gonna debunk some of the coaches' advice that's out there, and I'm gonna give you specific action items that you can take today that I wish I would have known 10 years ago if I would start a business again in 2024. Hi, I'm Yvonne Herman, aka Evie with AskEvie.com, a business efficiency and automation strategist, helping entrepreneurs turn their passion into a profitable, automated business by teaching you repeatable systems and processes. Now there's a lot of information out there when talking about what I would do if I would start a business in 2024. You have a lot of business coaches out there, you have a lot of mentors out there, and everybody says their solution is the solution and you have to do this. I'm gonna tell you, you don't have to. And I'm really gonna be honest with you, having listened to some of that advice, having listened to some of this training, have spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for coaches that promised one thing and delivered nothing. Let's talk first about something I already hinted on: repeatable processes. What does that mean? That means that yes, one-on-one coaching works, courses work, group coaching works, organic marketing works, advertising works. They all work, but they need to work for you. So first off, what are your core values? What are you trying to accomplish? And then we need to build a repeatable process around it. If it's organic marketing, there is a repeatable process behind this to make it work over and over and over again. The same with ads, the same with one-on-one consulting, the same with group coaching, the same with courses, the same with templates. Everything behind that success is not what they do, but how they do. They implemented a repeatable process to continuously deliver and continuously improve what they deliver. So let's dive a little bit deeper into repeatable processes. Why do repeatable processes matter? Simply, you can scale this thing. If you are building the same thing over and over again, you gotta build it over and over again. How long did it take you to figure out how you wanna structure your VIP day? How long did it take you to figure out how to build out that course platform? If you have to do this over and over and over again, how do you wanna scale this thing? There's also a risk management involved with that. You reduce errors and ensure consistency. If you are doing a thing over and over and over again, it means you are checking it over and over again. You are polishing it over and over again. Now the risk of something going sideways becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. And as I already mentioned, is you're continuously improving on what you are doing. That's why repeatable processes are so amazing and literally at the core of a simplified business that doesn't burn you out. It also means your customers are more happy because your delivery is actually reliable. You build that trust because you do and you do and you do. It also allows you to be more adaptable to the market and your needs. You have a process that you have run over and over and over again, which means you are going to see if something suddenly doesn't work anymore. If you can't deliver, you take that piece of the process, you adjust it, you clean it up, and now it's working again. Simple example. I had a quick turnaround possibility to promote my podcast automation template. I got connected with BC Stack. I needed to have a landing page. I needed to have an email follow-up. I needed to have the checkout process, all the things ready to go literally within 24 hours. I was able to do so because I was able to literally just take that landing page that I know is converting, duplicate it, adjust it for that specific offer, do a couple of tweaks, and there we are, done. Within 24 hours, I was able to join this promotion that was literally already pre-selling without batting an eyelash. That's what repeatable processes do for you. Now I want to hear from you. Have you already implemented repeatable processes? And if you have, did you run into any issues running those processes? How are you doing? Does this repeatable process idea connect with you? Or are you like, yeah, no, I want to do everything over and over again. I like to be a hamster in a wheel. I'm just joking. I know we all want to build a business that runs on autopilot and doesn't burn us out. Let me know below. What processes have you implemented? What processes are you planning to implement. Now that we talked about repeatable processes, let me debunk one of the biggest BS coaching messages out there. Niche down, niche down, niche down. One customer, one product, one promotion. Not when you are starting your business. I'm sorry. You are not getting any data if you are just doing one target market, one offer, one way of marketing yourself. It is a lot, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying be on all social media platforms and put 10,000 different offers out there and talk to 5,000 different people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when you are starting out a business, you need to test. You need to jump on that bike, paddle a little bit, fall over, adjust, paddle again, and by the second or third time, you get the hang of it. With that, yes, niche down on who do you want to serve. I serve entrepreneurs that are wanting to turn their passion into profit, and we do so by implementing repeatable processes because that's the only way you can set your business on autopilot. That's my niche. But I'm not just selling one offer. What if I only sell VIP days? That means I constantly have to bring new people into those VIP days. I'm constantly marketing. Why would I do that? Why would I not just, after the VIP day, add a little membership where I can stay connected and I build residual income around them? Be smart about your offers, but don't just do one offer. You can so easily diversify opportunities by serving a similar market. I'm still serving the same entrepreneurs. They still have the same goal. They all want to turn their passion into profit and they want to make their life easier. And the only way to do that is repeatable processes. However, there is a membership. Meaning if you are just starting out and you don't have the budget, cool, we have a $49 membership. You really want to get into that intensive and really clean up your business? Perfect. We have Automate to Dominate, a 3-month program. Done. Let's do it. You don't want to wait for that and you have the budget to do it? Great. Work one-on-one with me. All of these 3 offers fit perfectly with each other. Do I always promote all of them? No, but I know when to promote which, and I always have an upsell and a downsell, and I'm always talking to the same people. So stop falling into those niche limitations. If you are following this example, you easily can adapt to changes in the market. You don't just suddenly, VIP days don't work anymore. Great, now I don't have another stream of income. It diversifies your opportunities. You can explore, you can test what works, what doesn't work. What do you like? It's not just all what the client wants or needs, it's also what do you like doing? I don't know if I like VIP days. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Let's test it. You also have that reduced risk of 3 different offers means 3 different ways of generating income. If one falls short or suddenly breaks, you still have 2 other ones. It also allows you to play around with it and test, be creative, and play around and develop new ways of delivering your product or your service or marketing it. You also attract a wider range of customers from low budget to high budget. Find 3 specific offers rather than just one. Now, last but not least, simplify your business approach. Yes, we want to have 3 offers. Yes, we want to have one target market. But even farther than that, you need to be really clear on why are you doing what? What are your core values? My number 1 core value is safety. That means VIP days are an add-on, but not my main income, because it means VIP days I constantly have to bring in new clients. That doesn't serve my need for safety. It also allows you to really be clear and put those blinders on. What am I going to do? What am I not going to do? Do I want to do this offer? Do I want to do this masterclass? Yes, no. Having this clarity is really, really helpful to stay on track and not get all wiggle woggle squirrel moment. Simplifying your business also allows you to be more efficient. As we already talked about, simplifying your business means you can implement repeatable processes over and over and over again. You can streamline your operations, which now means it's really easier for you. It optimizes your workflows. It allows you to automatically generate tasks in ClickUp and you don't even need to think about what you need to do today. It also allows you to focus. And by focus mean, yes, repeatable systems and really simplifying your business approach and getting really clear on it puts you in a box. However, let me explain something here. This box is not actually boxing you in. This box sets boundaries to what do you want to do, what do you not want to do. Now suddenly your brain is free from questions of do I want to, does that help me, can I, what, how, where. All of those voices suddenly are quiet because you have this boundary box. And rather than being boxed in, you are actually free to be creative again, to play, to take the afternoon off, because you know your business is running on autopilot, because you simplified your business and you put it onto repeatable processes. Now you get to be creative. Now you get to play around with your community and really be there for them, not having to worry about the next thing you need to do. And all of that together allows you to scale your business without burning yourself out, because it's a rinse and repeat. It's a rinse and repeat. Kind of like a dishwasher. Put it on the dishwasher, click the button, done. It's one process. It's a really simple process. And you can, just like that, set up your business too. Plug it in, turn it on, and it runs on its own. Now, if you're still watching and you're enjoying this video, please hit that like button and subscribe so others that are maybe struggling with building a new business or getting really clear in their business in 2024 can find this video too, and so you don't miss out on future videos coming up. We just talked about squirrel moments, tools. I definitely have shiny object syndrome when it comes to tools. We need to cut down. We need to look at how efficient are our tools, meaning are they actually doing the job that we need them to do? And can they integrate with other tools seamlessly? My preferred way to integrate, make.com, be able to really reduce this manual data entry and all the things that often has to happen behind the scenes, that whole admin work of all the stuff. Being able to really make the best out of your tool and integrate your tool stack continuously with each other, priceless. So many hours saved. It also makes it cost effective. Make.com is $10. If I can automate this, I don't need a team member that actually has to do all the things. Not only that, when working through your tech stack and really consolidating it and looking at it, does it do the job? Does it do the job the way I need it to? Does it connect to my other tools? You can clean up and really simplify and clarify your tech stack and consolidate it. And now suddenly the chances that things are breaking are smaller. People know exactly, your team, you know exactly which tool to do for what, and you get insights faster too. Not having all the stuff everywhere, you get your insights faster, you can make decisions faster, you can upgrade faster, you can scale faster, all of the above. Now, implementing these strategies is not just about optimizing your operations, it's also about creating a foundation for a long-term success full business. Once you have that machine running, scaling that machine and adding to it and delivering more and really growing your business is really, really simple. By mastering repeatable processes and simplifying your approach, you are equipped to drive your business more efficient and to growth you might not even be able to even imagine right now. Now, with that, chances are you're right in the beginning of implementing your repeatable processes. I got a video for you right here that talks about the most important business process you need to pay attention right now. And yes, there's a workbook for you too, so you can take it right into action. And don't forget to subscribe, because I want to see you in the next video.